This is Michelle James with West Montana Homes. And this is your seller's market report. Now, I want to go back over the last 3 years so that we can see the shift that the buyers have made so we know how to market to the mindset of the buyer today. So over the last 3 years in 2020, we had buyers who were flooding the market. There was a ton of buyers for two reasons. One, people were just sick of looking at their houses. They had been quarantined for a long time and they just couldn't stand the sight of the four walls and they were just plainly stir crazy. Now, on top of that, Montana had relaxed regulations during all of the epidemic than a lot of other states. So for some people, Montana equaled freedom. So because of this, we had a lot of people flooding Montana to buy houses in Montana in order to escape the rigid regulations. This created a high demand in purchasing homes. By 2021, a $50,000, $100,000 price offer over asking price did not guarantee you a home. And so buyers started to feel like they couldn't buy any longer. They really started getting worried about purchasing. So by the end of 2021, the common things for people who hoped to buy was, I can't afford to buy yet. We'll wait until the market goes down. Well, in 2022, the Federal Reserve decided that they were going to start increasing the interest rates, which they had dropped in order to increase the housing market. Now they're raising it in order to slow it down, to hopefully drop some of the inflated housing prices. So with this, we have seen a huge shift in buyers. Now, for a seller this time last year, the median home price was $10,000 less than it is now. That's not a very big difference in the bigger scheme of things. However, for a buyer, last year, if they'd gotten a 3% interest rate, they were looking at about a $2,100 payment for a $500,000 house. Now, this year, if they secure a 6% interest rate, they're looking at a $2,100 payment for about a $350,000 house. So they've lost $150,000 in buying power in the course of 1 year. They are still looking at the $500,000 and $600,000 houses as the houses they want to buy. Those are the houses that fit the lifestyle they've come accustomed to, but their loan amounts have dropped substantially. So we need to understand this about the buyers as we're marketing. Now, your home is worth what it's worth, and you shouldn't take a cut on that. But what you should do is present the value to the buyers. Now, the way to do that is to get good, clear, beautiful pictures. You don't want a realtor coming in with their cell phone, taking photos, and I know there's great cameras on cell phones today, but you need lighting. You need them to be enhanced. You want them to look like your home in its best possible light. Now, I am doing this video from my home right now. One of the things I want to show you is what you see behind me. This is not the picture you want for your pictures to list your home. This is a home that's lived in. You see my to-do board, you see my kids' drawings, you see the water bottles out, you see the baskets on top of the bookshelves. That's all great to live in your home. But a buyer doesn't want to live in your home. They want to live in the house you live in and make it their home. So you want to declutter as much as you can. You want to take down pictures, family pictures of you and your kids, and you want clean, straight lines. You want them to be, you want to dust off the dust that got on your TV because Lord knows life is busy. So go ahead and take care of the cleaning, the decluttering. You want your house to look its biggest possible home space, but you don't want it unrealistic. The last thing I would recommend is to take photos that when they walk in the door, they look at it and they're like, this is not the house I saw online. You want realistic photos. You want great photos that show your home in its best light. Okay, so that's going to be showing the value. So when they look at your home, they see the value in it, and they're willing to put themselves to the limit. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to show your home and its quality. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to actually also eliminate some of the issues in the buy sell. So in order to show quality, I recommend you go get home sellers pre-sale inspection. Now, most home inspectors do pre-sale inspections. They go through and they look at everything that is in the home that the buyers might come up and object to in the inspection notice. Now, this is the same inspection that they're getting when they purchase the home, only you're doing it in advance. Now, there's a lot of things that come up on inspections that are really cheap, easy fix, and you might actually know how to fix it yourself. If you wait for the buyers to come up with it, one, they might think that that's too much work and they're just going to walk away. But two, they're going to ask you to get a licensed, qualified professional to do the job. Well, that means big bucks. Most of us have handyman friends that we know that know what they're doing and can make those fixes. I would never recommend anyone who doesn't know what they're doing to make a fix. But as a seller, if you know what the problems are ahead of time and you can easily make those fixes, do it on your terms, not the buyer's terms. And then go ahead and have the inspector come out again. Usually they'll do the second re-inspection at a cheaper price, and they can mark off all of those things that you had repaired on that inspection notice so you can give it to the buyers. And when that inspection notice comes up in the buy sell, the buyers really have no leg to stand on for negotiation because you've already disclosed everything to them. Oftentimes buyers don't even get a home inspection because you've got a third-party home inspector who's done it, who is held accountable for the home inspection that they've done. So this shows quality in your home. And we all know that your home it has the value, it has the quality. We want to show that to the buyers so they feel comfortable in buying. This also makes them feel like they're not going to get stuck in that whole supply chain issue where they can't get the supplies that they need to fix what they want to fix in their home. And if they are, you've already discovered what that is to kind of reveal it to them and give them a peace of mind. Now, you've done the home inspection, you've done the great photos. What are you expecting in the sale? Well, right now you're looking at an average of 40 days on market. So this is more than double what it was last year. It's a week longer than what it was the month prior. So you do have to be patient. You're not going to list it today and sell it tomorrow. The other thing that you're looking at is you're looking at a 2 to 5% reduction from list price to sale price right now. By expecting that, the average is 97.8% over the last month, but this 2 to 5% is what we're seeing over the course of this year. So go ahead and kind of factor that in when you figure out what you're going to get out of the sale of your home, because you are probably going to have to do a little bit of negotiation. And right now, I would not advise a buyer to go in full price unless it was their dream house and they didn't want to risk losing it. So expect that negotiation coming in. You are looking at twice the competition as what you were last year. We have twice the active listings and they're staying on the market longer. So if you want a personalized walkthrough of your house, if you're thinking of selling, you want a personalized walkthrough of your house, whether you want to sell it for sale by owner or you want to use an agent, go ahead and give me a call and I'll come and I'll do a complimentary walkthrough with you. And we'll go over marketing ideas. We'll go over the current stats in your specific location, what to expect, value, things of that sort. It is, you don't have to sell with me in order to get this complimentary walkthrough. It is just to help you prepare to sell. So if you like what I do, which I'm sure you will, you'll list with me. If you don't, I'll tell you how to list it on your own. So go ahead and give me a call, 406-370-3696. We'll take a look at your house and we'll see how you can best get the most out of your home and get the best buyers for you. Looking forward to talking to you again soon.
WestMontanaHomes.com, a whole new experience.